Another propaganda. They said what we have today in name of freedom fighters are mere nothing but content creators and propagandists who have failed in all ramifications to do the work which they're supposed to do. Millions of Biafrans trusted in them, give them their mandate, and support their work. But what the millions of Biafrans get in return is for them to using that same mandate they give to them as propaganda to fight anyone who truly stand to fight for that same Biafran people. Sonia Parawa, after they watched the video of the same woman whom they hired to make mockery of the Biafran struggle and also to make mockery of Ngozi Orabeze, they came out with another propaganda. It have occurred to everyone now that Sunday, known by Sonia Parawa, have no any single work doing. He don't have anything whatsoever. And I want to remind us here, or rather to tell us here, the Biafrans, that Sonia Parawa is suffering. Very, very suffering. Hunger. They wired this guy in Cape Verde, where he located to from Nigeria. Not until he joined this struggle. And when Simon Ekpa was being called for questioning, Ogenkere saw the way he is active in posting and interacting with people and feel that he is going to make him the Daniel Bouala of his own camp. He's going to make him Festus Agbamu of his own camp. Or rather, he's going to make him the Bayo Nonoga of his own camp. Or propaganda. In fact, to cap it all, he have already seen him as Lailai Mohammed of his own camp. Every politician must have that one idiot, one liar that will see blue in front of you. Two of you will gather and make that argument that this is not blue, it is black. That is what Onanoga represents. Sorry, that is what Sonia Parawa represents. These characters, I call their names now. You can imagine what they are doing in that so-called zoo, in terms of politics, in terms of defending their paymaster, in terms of defending what is not defensible. Sonia Parawa have come out now again with another propaganda that Ngozi Orabeze is sending Juju Perfume to Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in detention. How possible is that, my people? You just send Perfume to somebody in detention. Who will even accept that? Even the police at the counter won't even accept you inside detention, and you want to spray Perfume. Nah, it seems like this guy, because what I am not sorry, I'm of the opinion that this guy, the only work he have doing now is just to write propaganda for Ogenkere. They have already given him the mandate. They have already paid him heavily. That make sure you didn't give this guy breathing space. But I want to shock on her. There's one post one guy sent to me this morning. I think a Biafra War forum. Let me read it to my guys here so that you will know exactly what people like me here are doing to counter everything that they are doing. That is what we are doing out there. This one, Biafra War Room said, Biafra first, our job is to make sure that this Biafra struggle difficult for those who have received bribe to come and play games as we seek for our nation recognition that they will end up spending that same money that they have got. No saboteurs will ever succeed in Biafra because we are sacrosanct. Are you hearing me now? He made it clear. He said no saboteur is going to survive in this because Biafra struggle is sacrosanct. So as we coordinate deliverance to those who comes to play games, let it be a warning to those with brain damage and those who are possessed with bribery and corruption caused by Nigeria terrorist state. That is what this our brother posted this morning. And it will take those, the real Biafrans, to understand what this guy said. So, Sonia Parawa Ogenkere and Vam, they are those ones that have been paid to play games with the millions lives of Biafrans out there that is hanging on the air. that the Nigerian government are choosing anytime they like. They keep on slaughtering them like they are slaughtering animals. And look at the international community we are waiting for. I keep on telling us here, no need to wait for international community. They cannot do anything. They want to put a pipeline since Russia is doing shakara to them with the natural gas. They are installing pipeline that will go from my own backyard, the Biafran backyard, down to Algeria, then to Europe, to be supplying them natural gas. Because of this, that is why the world, they said such a thing will never happen. Can the Biafra eat the natural gas? The answer is no. Even if Biafra come tomorrow, this same world also will come and do that day with the Biafra and they get the gas and be paying the money direct to the Biafrans. But because they want to take it from Koni way, backyard way, because the kind of deal they are signing, if you check it very well, you find out what they are paying to the Nigerian government is peanut because it is illegal. Maybe they will even pay them 1% and take 99%. And Tinubu will never vomit because if he said anything, Interpol and FBI will come for him. Don't forget his file is still fresh in the hands of FBI. And this guy called Tinubu, according to the information we had last time, is an active CIA agent to FBI, to American government. Current and active CIA agent, being a president in Nigeria. And nobody is saying anything. All the whole people, when I told you people, and they say, hey, no, Buhari can never die. And the whole of over 200 million Nigeria keep quiet. Are you okay? If all of them could keep quiet on this information are being released by even US media, release this information. When David Hundeyin and the other guy was busy telling the FBI to release the documents, the 2,500 files on criminal records of Tinubu while he was in US. The answer they got after they keep on telling them we are going to 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, and they told them specifically that we cannot release any information because this guy is current and active CIA agent. So any information they will release against him will going to affect the information they are getting from Tinubu. The whole Nigeria, everybody keep quiet. Nobody said anything. And the same presidency have never come out to debunk this rumor. But when Nnamdi Kanu told them that Buhari have died, that they cloned Buhari, everybody was against him. That how can you make such a comment in a country of over 200 million people? Okay, this same 250 million, okay, then it's 200. Now 250 million people now, all of them are silent. Where their president is an active CIA agent. CIA agent is just like an informant. Whatever they need from you, simply because they have your record at hand. When they release it, it is going to cause a lot of political damage to you. So they have that record using it against him. Okay, so where are the 250 million people now? Where are them? Everybody was silent. Everybody was calm. Let that information the US release now. They release it on top of Obi. That Obi is an active CIA agent. While out of government, my brother, hell will let loose in Nigeria. In fact, today, Obi will never be a free man working. He would have been in DSS underground cell, cooling his nerves. Then the question there now, where are those 200 million people that they said, country that have Obasanjo, IBB, Buhari will die, and they go to clone him, nobody will do anything. Are you okay? Don't you know that Nigeria is the only worst country in the whole world, that even if they are dying today, they will turn that dying now into a comedy, and people will be laughing and forgetting their sorrow. Why their sorrow is at the backyard waiting for them when they go back home. Just like you have a problem now, you get yourself drunk. My brother, when you get yourself drunk, and after the drink don't finish from your eye, you will face the real reality. That's the simple truth. So the question there is, where is those 200 million people now? They said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Kuwarono that Buhari has never died. Because Buhari opened the agenda, Nnamdi Kanu opened the agenda that nobody dares to talk about Buhari. And what he said now is being confirming that it is true. That what all the whole thing Nnamdi said, it is true. That is why they are detaining him. He gave information, he made a kind of deal with them, said if Buhari can come out with him face to face, speak the language of Fufude, where he came from, that him, Nnamdi Kanu, should be committed to prison for life. In fact, he should be sentenced to death by firing squad. Did Buhari do that? They say, no, Buhari is too busy. He cannot say anything. He's too busy. The same busy is what he is. For good 8 years, he couldn't stage a press conference to talk to Nigerians. Because they know what they're dodging. And they know the deal they strike. And everybody was silent. And they said, Buhari can never do that. The others can never do that. They can never do that, right? You don't know that why they have to do Buhari that thing is because the mistake they made in if they know that Goodluck Jonathan would have do something well for the Nigerian government, they wouldn't have allowed Yar'Adua to die. They killed Yar'Adua. So because of that mistake they made on Yar'Adua, that is why they come to Buhari and they said such a thing will never happen for them to give up power again to Osibanjo, who is a vice and from the southwest. Goodluck is from the south. He take over under Yar'Adua. So they said instead of things to happen, they are going to do the undoable and they will cover it. Because they have the population and parliament, so he dare not talk anything. Each motion you bring there, they will quench it like fire. But the one they bring, any bill they bring on that National Assembly must be signed. So now the question there now is, who is fooling who? I ask again, who is fooling who? Yes. In case you don't know, just know it now that I'm here now to open your eyes. The reason why they couldn't allow Osibanjo to succeed Buhari and they go and clone him is because they made mistake. Because they expected Goodluck Jonathan to treat them with kid gloves. But when Goodluck Jonathan tried to do the thing that will be good for the so-called nation, they turned against him. They import all sort of insecurity that is dealing with them today. And now they are looking for who to blame. They are now crying blood. You never see anything. Ngozi, stop sending Juju perfume to Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in detention because I have gotten the message. I know my PM and my PM rejected your Juju perfume package from detention. Hey, package. So they say package Juju perfume tree. Hey, everywhere people we're gonna see the comment section. Biafra's been said, Mumusu, on a format, money is no longer working again. On a domado, Chineke Kwenyojo. Sports Bakuma said, I'm waiting for your next format. Joma said, Ogasoni, please, how did you get this information? How many minutes did you spend on call with the PM to get this information from him? Please, repent while there is still time. Henry said, you be Mumu. Richie said, okay, these are their supporters. This evil Ngozi or Abu Fulani want to hypnotize our PM, Simon Ekpa, in detention. Chimo, it is only a Fulani woman that can have this kind of evil heart, not Biafrans. You get the point now, eh? Mercy said, what did this woman want? Okay, Ray, this woman really want from our PM. She want to kill him. It will never be well with Ngozi or Abu Fulani and her cohorts. This one just turn this message now. It will never be well with the so-called saboteurs, which is Ngozi, Ogechukwu Nkere. That is the other way around, because when you are causing who God cannot never cause, my dear, you are wasting your time. Omego said, so this witch and butcher they sent Fulani, and I don't even need to write all the read all this nonsense. Ike Biafra said Finland at Alex Toop at Peter Okpo Abi at Oka Mostorio at Finland government and so on and so on. So the United States of Biafra PM Simon Ekpa, a final citizen for a mail of porridge to Nigerian president. Finland betrayed him because he is not the right color for them. Okay, Kevin Tobechuku said, from freedom fighting to saga and content creator, of course. Gives a heaven with Judge Ngozi and her evil followers. So Biafrans now have turned to evil followers because they don't believe in your Ogenkere. Sportsbook said, at Akbarawa Sone and at Rafael Adjere, please come, let us kiss you both. I am a DOS member. I love the way you guys are following our footsteps perfectly. Wow, the traitors. Toby said, zombie, be showing how daft you really are. Solitary confinement is where they are taking perfume to, Abi. No wonder the Prime Minister needed to discharge you bunch of morons. The other one called Ajere are busy breaking eggs, shouting, Kulienu, Bulienu, bunch of zombies. So you didn't see anything bad on breaking eggs on the Biafran said, but you see, somebody is sending perfume, which I know it is not real. Nobody even tried to do that. Anyway, man, I better. Chukwebuka said, what? Mazi Ofodele said, Sonny, I never expected or dreamt even for a day that you will be involved in something like this. You have left Zoo versus Biafra matters finally to be discussing COS, just like DOS left Biafra to be discussing our PM. I thought you'll be wiser than this now. Haba. Okay, beware of criminals. Sports Boomer said Pastor Criminal, aka the Eggman, which is Vam. They cancel him already. Louis John said that woman is just playing. Abi? Sylvester said, oh boy, on a topic don't finish. No more, I spoke with the PM for 30 minutes. Now, it is personal attack. And the most funniest part of all this is you whom you are attacking yourself don't even have your time. Austin Dembele said, okay, Nyezukwanike. Rage and fully, God had caused the evil Nigerian woman and God, Don't forget to, if he is innocent, that cause you are invoking against her will turn to you. That is one thing about this life. And they can say shameless being, okay? Shameless being at Ngozora had never mentioned Usabo's names since inception of this game started. You now tell us that Ngozora has more access on our prime minister than you. You don't even know that he's trying to indict Ngozora. That means he is even praising Ngozora, that Ngozora now have full access to the extent of sending perfume. That is it now. That is what you are telling us, that you don't have control over the prime minister you are trying to defend. Nah, in this life, no balance you. And all you guys just have turned you guys to mad people. There are those cash you guys take must be refunded. No, they will finish it in propaganda. Before we begin to talk any other thing. I am here said just be cooking lies everywhere. Ike Biafra said, you must be a madman for thinking that someone in solitary confinement will be using perfume. You planted more contributed to the detention of Prime Minister Ekpa, whom you people sold. Johnson Honora said, you must be a fool of imbecility. Wisdom said, why are you fooling yourself? How much were you paid to betray PM? The gods and ancestors of Biafra land will hunt you day and night until you are vanished. Sonny 007 said, can you see how childish your brains are with Betty? Sharing sorrows of propaganda, school kids shares when toasting ladies. Oh, so disgusting. Look for other meaningful things to think about. Biafrans are being killed daily in Biafra land. It didn't bother you. Chukuma said, guys, this on a saga don't they okay for all of Biafra against Biafra, and on a say on a the fight for freedom. Simon send you message of perfume, but you never tell you what to do. Hey, my brothers, it is becoming so interesting day in day out. Anyway, my wonderful people, begging I will take back break you, and I will have us again when we come back. Happy Saturday once again. It shall be well with all of us. Share, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe.